Hello everyone and happy New Year's. I am back at it again with another jewelry video. I know you guys like to watch my collections and the new end pieces that I'm getting, so I have already told you that I am making it my mission to bring you some smaller, relatively affordable, fine jewelry brands, and I have another one to showcase with you. So let's get into my emerald collection and the new pieces that I'm adding to it. Okay, do you see this? I mean, do you see this? This ring is absolutely gorgeous. Just, oh my gosh, let me focus in on this a little bit better for you guys. So the band is going to be gold-plated silver, but they do have 14 karat and 18 karat gold options. This is a lab-grown emerald, and the stones surrounding it are moissanite, and you guys already know how I feel about moissanite. I believe it is so beautiful and a great option, an alternative to diamonds, and it normally shines a little bit better as well. So before I go ahead and take a walk down memory lane to show you some of my other emerald pieces, I want to talk a bit about this brand. So they are a brand that can be found on Etsy. They do have their own separate website. I've mentioned many times that Etsy is one of my favorite places to find small jewelers, because even if their website is not getting enough traffic, Etsy is a great platform to showcase their pieces and allow them to have a larger audience. Another thing with Etsy is it's very hard to stay on the platform long term if you're getting poor reviews, which something I did search about this brand, and I searched this for all of my brands, you guys, but every review I saw on Etsy, Yelp, Reddit, Google reviews was consistently praising this brand, which is something that is so important when working with custom jewelry. And yes, I said it, I have brought you an affordable custom jewelry brand. So when opening the box, you will see that it says handcrafted by Love. These pieces are all handmade. They have a wide variety of gemstones, as well as you can customize the gold as well. And if you need any further customizations, you can go ahead and reach out to them, and they are more than willing to work with you. All the reviews I saw have said that they are very responsive and great to work with. I always like to ensure this to the best of my capabilities, because I do know sometimes when brands are working with YouTubers, influencers, whatever you want to call it, they can do business very well and then they treat their customers poorly. That is not the case, and I made sure of that for you. After opening the box, it does come with a few things. You get this polishing cloth to clean your jewelry off, which is very kind of them. And there is just some more information they provide. They have a deep commitment to sustainability. That's why they use lab-grown gemstones to recycled gold and also conflict-free diamonds. If you want to know more about what conflict-free means, I can create an entirely separate video on the sustainability and ethics behind mining for gemstones. And then there's also a separate one that just tells you care instructions for jewelry, so common things about how to clean it, store it away, the recommendations to not sleep in your jewelry. Even though this is fine jewelry material, so it shouldn't damage it, but just something to make note of. I of course have a discount code. It's going to be K20. I'll link their site and my code down below. And just to stick to the theme of emeralds, to show you a few more pieces before I move on, the one that I have on right now is going to be the Pear Cut Emerald Cluster Ring, and all these rings I'm about to show you are between $300 to $500, so that is a great price for fine jewelry and fine materials. They have this listed as an engagement ring, which is actually kind of cool, because when it's time for my own wedding day to have an engagement ring, yes, I do want a lighter gemstone, potentially clear, but I don't actually care too much about diamonds. And the fact that they have other gemstones that they also market as engagement rings, I think is really cool, because before the whole mass marketing of diamonds, people traditionally had multiple types of rings for their engagement rings. It wasn't always a diamond. But I do know diamonds and moissanite do tend to be better just because of the hardness and durability of the ring. But emeralds are equally gorgeous, and if you take care of your jewelry the way that I do, this would also be a very beautiful engagement ring that comes with a separate band, so technically you're getting 2 rings in one for the price of 1. The next one I really like is a rose gold emerald cut. This is the traditional style and cut of an emerald ring, however with rose gold, which is not common. I feel like yellow gold is most often what you'd see with emeralds. I would say if you're gonna customize your ring, of course it's all whatever you like, but silver does not make emerald pop nearly as much as gold does. This ring reminds me of the Victorian era. It's so cool. I feel like this is the one that I'd actually wear the most casually because it's not as traditional in terms of modern standards. And the final one, you can see what emerald looks like with white gold. This is why I mentioned that yellow gold tends to make it pop more, but the moonstone in this brings it all together. It's a bit moody. I feel like this is the next ring that I would want from them, simply because just looking at it would make me feel at peace and quite calm. So check out their website, mollyjewelryus.com. See what they have, affordable pieces. It's right after the holidays. People might have some Christmas money, I don't know. If you are shopping for an engagement ring this year, this is a very good place to look for that. And don't forget that you can get 20% off with the code K20, custom jewelry, handmade, beautiful. But let's get into some of my older pieces that I have gotten over the years. We are up close and personal, but I have been talking about rings for long enough, so let's get into my earring stack. So all of these, I actually bought them at the same time, also from an Etsy seller, and I need to focus, but I don't wear this one nearly as often because it's big. Like, y'all see how much ear space that takes up? I feel that the size of this earring makes it more so a party or formal type of earring. But I guess if you really wanted to, you could wear it casually. You could wear anything casually if you want to. And then I have this beautiful dangly one. All of these I think are 14 karat gold, but they might be 10K. I don't mind too much about 10 karat as long as it doesn't make my ears hurt. And then we have a hoop earring. I bought all of these at the same time. I don't wear these earrings nearly as much as I should because I can feel them right now. Dangly earrings are so difficult for me. I want to get better at wearing them, but I don't like feeling my ears move, but I think it's just one of those things that I'm gonna have to get used to. And the chunky one as well. I have a lot more events in 2024, so it will be it will be worn more, so that's very exciting. But regardless, jewelry is one of those things that it's very easy to store. It's small, so I don't mind having a little bit of an abundance or having pieces that I don't use as frequently, whereas with clothing, if I'm not using it, it's got to go. This necklace, which is one of my absolute favorite jewelry pieces, is 14 karat gold with emeralds, and all of these emeralds are vintage jewelry. So when I'm searching on Etsy, I'm searching for vintage pieces. So these, I believe, are all mined emeralds, simply because they're vintage. I don't think we had lab-grown emeralds back then yet. I can't really tell you anything regarding the clarity or cut. Well, I mean, you can see that these are also kind of like an oval slash pearish cut, but clarity wise, I don't know. I just know that they do sparkle when they need to and they're gorgeous. And then I have my 14 karat gold emerald ring, which is surrounded by, are these diamonds or are these crystals? I'd have to look. I haven't looked in a while, so I don't completely remember, but this ring actually gets worn pretty much every other week, so that's very fun. And that is a look inside of my emerald collection. In the new year, the gemstones I'm focused on are gonna be ones with red hues. So think of rubies, garnet. I also want a pink gemstone ring. I have my eye on one, but we'll see if I can get it in time. I need to save up for it. And it is pink sapphire with 14 karat gold. I just think that's gonna be so gorgeous. And then what else is a pink gemstone? Does tourmaline come in pink? I don't know, but whatever is pink, I want it. And maybe a couple more diamond pieces, but I think the diamond bracelet that I got last year has kind of calm down my diamond craving. So that's where we're at. Please consider liking, subscribing if you want to see more fashion, jewelry, beauty, travel content, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.